Welcome to our YouTube channel. Let us start some problems on solids, projection of solids. As an example problem, we are discussing problem number 1. A square prism 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rest on HP on one of its edges of the base, which is inclined to VP at 30 degree. Draw the projection of the prism when the axis is inclined to HP at 45 degree. So let us draw the first position. Square prism of 35 mm side. So I take rectangle width 35 mm and height 35 mm. Line thickness is 0.5 mm and line type is continuous line. So line type is thick line 0.5 mm, and let us call the names. We know prisms will have two base, so let it be A, B, C, C1, D, D1, be the ABCD be the top face, and A1, B1, C1 be the bottom base. Go for projection line 0.13, project till XY line, and we know the front view of the prism is rectangle. The width is this much and height is given in the question 60 mm. The width of the rectangle is here and height is 60 mm. To find the center, we can take this proportion, the midpoint of this line, and midpoint of this line gives us the center. So take the projection line till XY line and change the line type to axis line and show the axis. So in front view, you can see B dash, but A dash is going to be invisible. And similarly, O dash is going to be invisible. And here comes C dash in the bracket, D dash. In the base, we can see B1 dash, but A1 dash is going to be invisible. Similarly, O1 dash is going to be invisible. Here C1 dash is visible and D1 dash is invisible. Do the dimensioning, the side length and axis length we can show. Okay, so the next position is axis is inclined 45 degree to HP. So let us take move command, select this first position, go for move, select entire thing, switch on move, take reference of this endpoint and paste it on the second position and rotate the same in such a way that the base is inclined, the axis is inclined 45 degree to HP, so base is 90 minus 45 degree is the base rotation. Let us take this diagram, leave it left side to adjust the space. using move command. Switch off copy. Okay, let us take projection lines for base B1. B1 is here, and line type should be continuous line. So line, you choose continuous line and thin line. B1, and this is C1. B, B and C. Here comes this the projection of the edges. Now let us call the names. So this is A, B, C and D, the top square. Similarly, we have A1, B1, C1 edge is on which it's resting. So C1 is going to be invisible and D1 is invisible. Take thick line and join the visible edge. If you look from top, you can see point A, B, C, D and A. This square we can see, and always the outermost edges are visible. So join the outermost edges by visible line. Whereas the C1 D1 is a resting edge, so C1 D1 should be invisible. You have to use the dashed line. Let us take projection line for axis. So this is O1. So this is O01, and this is O is visible and O1 is going to be invisible. So here O1 is going to be invisible and O is visible. Join these 2 points using chain line O2, O1 dash. So this completes the second position. And do the measure the angle of the axis with respect to XY line, so 45 degree. The final position is the base which is inclined 30 degree to VP. So take a continuous line, thin line, and take an angle between these two 30 degree. Move this second position, switch on copy, move, switch on copy, and place in such a way that the D1 will coincide with the 30 degree line, and rotate the same in such a way that D1 and C1 should coincide with 30 degree line, which is the edge of the base which is inclined to VP is at 30 degree. Now take projection line 0.13 mm line, take projection of A. So projection of A is here. Similarly, B also runs on same line. Projection of C, projection of D. In same fashion, A1, B1, C1, and D1. All the names. So A projection is here. This is A, B, C, and D. Whereas this will indicate A1, B1, in fact B1 dash. So this is supposed to be dash. In front view we denote the alphabets by dash. So this is A dash, this is B dash, C dash, D dash, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash is here, and D1 dash. Now to identify visible lines, since the base is nearer to observer, we can join the base edge by a visible line. So base edges are A1, B1, C1, D1 back to A1, and always the outermost edges are visible. So AA1, A dash, B dash, C dash, and C1 dash is going to be visible. And since B1 are also visible, which is nearer to observer, so B1 is going to be visible. Hence, the invisible lines are the lines which come inside the solid A dash, D dash, C dash, and D1 dash. Let us take projection of axis also. So projection line is a continuous line. This is O1 and O. Let us take some zoom. Join to the axis. Similar way, O1, so projection of O1 will come at this point. So this O1 is going to be, sorry, O dash is going to be invisible, and O1 dash is going to be visible. And this corner D dash what we have, that corner is going to be invisible. So we need to mention the D dash is in bracket. Draw axis line joining axis line thickness is 0.13, O2, O1 dash. So this completes problem number, example problem number 1. In similar way, we have example problem number 4, in which a square sum of 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rest on HP on one of its edges of the base. Draw the projection of the prism when the axis is inclined to HP 45 degree and VP 30 degree. So since here in the previous problem also we have the same condition, is rest on one of its edges and axis is inclined 45 degree to HP, just for to make, I will make use of the same diagram to explain. Now the third condition it changes. Axis is inclined 45 degree to HP. In previous problem, the resting edge was inclined at an angle 30 degree to VP. So here the axis is inclined 30 degree to VP. So axis is inclined to both HP and VP. Hence, it's a locus problem because we need to find out apparent angle. Axis is a line which is inclined to both HP and VP, means we have to find the apparent angle of the axis. So let us draw the true angle first using continuous line, 0.13 mm thickness. The angle between these two must be 30 degree. Now construct a point somewhere on this 30 degree line and take that point thickness 2 mm at least. Now take arc by center point method. Keeping this as center, take original length of the axis 60 mm as a radius and cut an arc. Draw a line from the intersection of that arc and 30 degree line. Then measure the distance between the apparent length of the axis. So 42.43, keeping same center, take the radius 42.43 and cut an arc. Now you move the second position, top view, with respect to O. I will paste O on this endpoint and rotate the same in such a way that O and O1 will come on the apparent line. You can measure the apparent angle also. The apparent angle of this axis with respect to VP is 45 degree. Now to take projection, let us start A and A dash. Projection line thickness should be 0.13 and line is continuous line. So this is A dash, A and A dash. Similarly, B, projection of B comes here, projection of C, projection of D, projection of A1 to A1 dash. So A1 dash is here and B1 dash, A1 dash and B1 dash runs on same line. C1 dash is on XY line and D1 dash is also on XY line. Now let us label it. So this is A, B, C and D. Similarly, A1 dash, sorry, B1 dash, C1 dash and D1 dash. So here comes A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. Now to identify the visible edges, or we have taken base is nearer to observer, so base will be visible. Join A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash and D1 dash, and always the outermost boundary will be visible. Join the outermost boundary by a thick line. And B1 is nearer to the observer and remaining is going to be invisible. So remaining are C dash, D dash, A dash and D dash, D1 dash. So now out of this, the D dash corner is going to be invisible. So that should be mentioned in bracket. Now let us take projection line of axis for axis. So projection of axis O dash and O1. So join this with a chain line, 0.13 thickness. So this is O dash and this is O1 dash. So O dash is going to be invisible, put in bracket, and O1 dash is going to be visible. So this completes the problem, example problem number 1 and 4. Thank you.